Welcome back, fellow citizens of Jar, to Deron for Super President. This is the show in which we try to build our own country, take over the entire universe, and fix all of the universe's problems. If that's something that you think you might like, please hit the subscribe button down below to join us on our path to glory. This is a bit of a weird episode. We are doing something new. You notice I have a new globe here that I've put in front of me on the table. Yeah, we've hit another milestone, and I decided this is a good time to start a new series. That series being our official State of the Union address. You see, we crossed 150 subscribers. It's a good time to check in, every now and again, when we hit different round numbers, with the citizens. More citizens, more dirt. Jar has come a long way, so I like to check in with a few of the citizens of our fair country. Death to Jar. Death to the Jarians. What? The universe needs to be free. If it takes over, something terrible can and will happen. I will make a country, new killing thal, and when I'm strong enough, I'll wage war. This is not a warning. Step down and leave the Micronational Assembly and get rid of your country. This message comes from a friend. I regret to inform you Jar has not been recognized by the world nations yet, and it never will. You're sovereign. We are willing to surrender and stop this war if Jar goes through a few basic reforms. Perhaps Jar could establish a constitution and a formal government, protect the rights and freedoms of the Jarian citizen. So there's been a bit of a pessimistic streak going through the citizens of Jar and various people who, I guess, consider themselves enemies of Jar. I think the Joey Price situation sort of sparked some civil unrest in the area. It's really like we're Switzerland, right? We're being pretty neutral to everything, and we care about everyone, and we try really hard. It's like somebody came along and went, I don't like how neutral the Swiss are. I don't like how nice their people are. They need to die now. It's kind of like seeing a fluffy little bunny and wanting to stomp on it. I like that Levi already surrendered to the Jarian forces. Apparently the acts of war were made for humorous purposes, but also to raise awareness for our flawed government. Thanks. As a compromise to my dear supporters, I hereby establish the Jarian Front for Democracy, a peaceful organization to promote reform in Jar, the great reformer. What did I do? As funny as it is, I think it brings up an interesting point, because I'd like to know from all of you what you like about the channel and what you don't like about the channel. It might not necessarily change anything, but you know, it's nice to hear from people. Levi, I have to ask the question. I'm not really sure what you want aside from the ability to vote me out of power. If there's any specific policies of mine you don't like, please feel free to tell me about them. Because not everything should be a democracy. I don't see many families in which 4 or 5 kids decide they want to overthrow their parents and outvote them because they aren't allowed ice cream all the time. But this is the real issue and topic of this whole presidential thing. Is I like to know what people like. Do people like it when I go into weird facts about flags or something, or like it more when, you know, etc., etc. So please, feel free to let me know. I'm going to spend more of this episode sort of focusing on the questions and comments of citizens because I think that really builds up the lore of the channel a lot. The Free Press of Lusitania saying, I think you should make a Google Plus community for the citizens. I could help with that. If you would love to make one, let me know, and I will link it down in the description below, and people can go and check that out because I think that's a wonderful chance. We do have a Facebook page, but I think some people don't want to have their real names attached to it, which I get that. That makes sense. MCat in the Shapumpathum saying, I have created my low-quality art from PEI rocks for everyone to see. Jar art, put here on the side. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I enjoy that you put any work into this. I like it. I'm just super thankful that anyone would put work into art for this. And I'm gonna print out, I'm still gonna print out the other knighthood that I got, and I'm gonna put it somewhere visible on set because honestly, it's fantastic. Thank you. Esther135 saying, if I were you, I would keep an eye on your robot replacement. Wah. It's gone different, and it's weird for a robot to grow this much facial hair in the blink of an eye. Just saying. P.S. What if Thor plans to join Fox's revolution? Wake up, people. That's just Robot Deron getting ready for his passport photo because he wants to be, you know, looking however he wants. Mark Does Stuff says, National Anthem? Have your pal saying, oh, we love Jar. Jar is best. Jar is greater than the car. Deron is best. All hail Supreme Leader. All hail Deron. God save our king. I can't say how much I absolutely love this comment train. Nova Scotia Ball saying, What is the national capital? Also, I subscribe, so maybe I can be the ambassador of my micronation once I think up a name for it. You could totally be the ambassador to your micronation. I mean, it's always good to have an ambassador. I'd love to have you as one. The capital right now of Jar is Jar. It's kind of like how Mexico City is the capital of Mexico, but when we get big enough to expand beyond just the Jar, then the capital will be Jar, and the rest will be not Jar. So it makes more sense then. Raytopia News saying, since we are at war, I've created a chess account so the Jar may fight off its enemies. If anyone challenges Jar, they challenge me to a game of chess. And then linking a chess account. I'll have you know that Joey Price actually made another video specifically about setting up a chessboard, which is not as weird as the last one, so here's a little bit of setting up the table. Consistently more artistic than anything I've ever put up, so I'm not entirely sure how you pulled that off, but again, well done, Joey. Lolly, the freaking robot, has a Chewbacca mask. You have no idea how much fun I had when I saw the Chewbacca mask and went, I know what I can do with this. Lolly saying, I have pen pals in Morocco and Finland. I can ask them to send me dirt when you get a P.O. box, and I can send them to you. And also Josh saying, shall I send you English dirt for an embassy? Yeah, enough people have actually said that they would send me dirt from their countries. I think I'm going to have two different forms of embassies. One is dirt that people send me, and then the other is if I go to that country, I sort of put a flag in the dirt, and I get some dirt when I'm there so that we have, you know, countries Deron has visited officially on behalf of Jar, and then embassies created by citizens. Because I think those are both fun things to track. The Moral King saying, my videos are so cringy. I'm very cringy about my first stuff. I think every creator on YouTube is very cringy about the first things they make, or the early stuff they make. I would say just keep making stuff. I like watching their things, so let me know. Josh saying, we need to rewrite the laws of physics so we can explore the edge of the universe and discover the other universes to conquer. P.S. What do you believe started the universe? Wow. Space explorer extraordinaire. Well, Josh, that is a big question that a lot of people have taken a really good old crack at. I'm gonna go with no comment. Mainly because that is an incredibly controversial thing for some people. So we'll just not. Josh saying, also, why are you a super president candidate when you already have total power? Well, this is a fantastic question. First off, I am the leader of Jar, the country Jar, and I have total power over Jar at all times. Super president is the term that I would sort of have to be controlling all of space-time and the universe and everything where they're within. That one's a bit harder. I would argue that I don't have that yet. Jesse saying, I'll probably voice around several avatars before eventually landing on some random fandom reference. I know, for me, if I'm going to do some sort of passport picture, it'll probably be something to do with Tom Hardy, just because I like Tom Hardy a lot. Sanity Plays saying, I will make my house a country. Let me know, we'll ally you. Mega Gamer 328 saying, I will be Citizen 149 when it's updated. Glad to have you on board. Welcome to the first 150. Beyblade Boss saying, man, it's good to be back, watching your videos. Idea, what's your trade partner? Where would you get your power windmills? Or factory, what's your idea for Navy and Air Force? P.S. I think we should talk about financial things for the Jar. So I'm going to put a pin in this comment because I have a few ideas for videos. So thank you very much, Beyblade Boss. We'll return to a few of those topics at some point. Raven Quinn saying, so the history books have made significant progress since I injured my ankle. It's a long Glenn training related story. I don't have any idea how I'd be able to get you a get well soon card, but if we can figure out a way, I will totally send you one. I don't care where you are in the world, that's get well soon. You may want to keep an eye on your robot replacement, just saying. People keep saying that. I like Robot Deron, he's pretty cool, also known as Chris, also known as Thor. The hair thing, people usually don't trust hairy people. I'm a hairy person though, I trust hairy people. What am I saying? I'm very silly today. Bowie Boone saying, hey, I made a nation of Altinia. Please ally with me, I don't really want to die. Okay, well, bye. No, please don't die. So at this point in time, we're going to do a special version of our World Domination Fund. Because I have an American $1 coin, which is just super duper cool. You can see their motto, E pluribus unum, right there on the coin. Perfect. So this has been your super presidential candidate, Deron, signing off for this week saying, welcome to Jar. Jar takes all kinds, and your family now. Please join us this week and every week. We go up every single Friday. I'm really happy to hit 150, and I can't wait to hear the things that you guys want to do or say or have contributed, and I'm excited, as always, to see where we're going. As much as this had a kind of a weird negative start to the video, I'm looking forward to this. And I'll leave you, as always, with our user-created motto, which is, we are Jar. If you love Jar, you love us. We'll see you next week.